Last time on Doki Doki.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Let's continue.
Hey everybody, just gonna get back more into some Doki Doki. Let's just go ahead and get right back into it. Last time, Sayori took off crying, and well, she was crying, and then she said, just tell him I wasn't feeling well," and she took off and she went home early. Uh, I get the feeling Sayori is, because she cares about, well, the protagonist, me. She cares about me so much that she wants us to be happy, but like she's worried that, I don't know, about me and her or something, that like it's not gonna work or something, or like she's just like or either that she knows that Yuri, one of the others, likes me, and because she wants everyone to be happy, that she'll put their happiness first, before her own. I think. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So we're gonna go to Yuri. Dot dot dot. Well done, Ruben. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's great a way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Ruben? Huh? Well, to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions. As always, I believe it's what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? I suppose. Dot dot dot. Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible, huh? Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? Is that what I'm going for here? I don't recall. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. It's just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sort of conclusions. Yeah, relax. Alright? Just chill. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Everything okay? Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. I always have the most trouble reading Yuri's the most. Okay, because it is currently, I should have gone to bed already. It is currently 9:46 in the morning. When I got home from work a while ago, and I'm still awake for whatever reason, and I felt like recording, and my eyes are bothering me, and I'm recording anyway. Okay, beach. It's hard to read these words sometimes. A marvel, I think it says marvel? Millions of years in the making. I think, yeah, it says marvel. Marvel, millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chastically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. Man, these words are hard for me to read. But beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest wood to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air in the therapeutic. The breeze is gentle and yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendons. Turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward and return to earth forevermore. That was an interesting poem. I don't know why. I feel like this poem this time around wasn't as dark of hers that she normally does. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about. Why so? But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. Huh? I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Okay. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. Alright, so basically she wrote a poem that she wasn't really too comfortable with writing. That's what it sounds like. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. Yeah, it was nice. It can be refreshing, you know. Yeah, just don't think about it too much. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay. Let's go to Monica. Hi, Ruben. Hey, what's up? I'm still a little worried about her. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Okay, sure. I let Monica take a look. Take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... It's pretty good. It makes me think. It makes me think of Sayori. I like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just I'm just teasing. Okay. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway. I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Here? Alright. Okay. I don't know why this looks like a short one. Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of an old... Wait. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky. Yeah, I think it's adrift. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall. I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless, but it's a long poem. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. With a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. It's an interesting poem. Don't know what to think of it. Okay. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers all are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Hands are getting cold. Not to get philosophical, philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, and so that's what I wrote about. Man, I'm definitely getting tired. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh, yeah, that. I'm sorry? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Okay. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing? Because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Alright, so last one we'll go to is Natsuki. What's up? dot dot dot. This one's alright. Alright. Oh yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, and even if I have to put up with you. I'm messing with her now. Is that what I'm doing? Good. Asuki's elbow connects with my. She elbowed me. Okay. Well, I don't blame her. I was messing with her right there. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. I know. Asuki's she's a funny character. She could be a bitch, but she's a funny character. Don't worry, I was too. Dot dot dot. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess it's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her palm out to me like nothing even happened. Okay. Oh yeah, because she wrote a beach one as well. I'll be your beach. I don't know why I misinterpreted that in my head. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wander over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Oh. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Sounds like more like a love poem. Yeah? I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Okay. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Geez, she better not have said anything about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Yeah. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a sec. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Yeah? Something that did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Huh? Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your book, maybe? Or in your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Huh? It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well. Okay. Let's continue. I had a little technical problems. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No? First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything was fine. What'd you say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, to be expected. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. All right. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You know, you'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that leaves you, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's Monica's suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you to do. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Are they now gonna fight over? Ruben may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. Oh, great, here we go. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Ruben too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking is it? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ruben to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Okay, Monica. I'm sure he's interested in. Oh my God! You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Ruben, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. So I'm just gonna save right here. Don't mind me. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. So I wasn't sure if Sayori was gonna be a choice, but since I'm going towards the Sayori arc in this one, I might as well choose Sayori, because especially I want to find out what the hell's going on with her. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I'm just waiting for their disappointing looks. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? Oh my God, no! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Right. I guess Monica. Okay, Monica it is. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, he picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Ruben was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. What? You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if, you know, you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for Ruben to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Oh, for the love of... I'm just gonna save. What the hell was the point of those choices? Okay. Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki? Can I already tell you're about to say something mean? No. I was just saying. Good. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Ruben? Yeah. Oh, wait. No. Oh, wait. No. Damn it. I just realized something. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking yourself. I mean, yeah, I already said that would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Ruben? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, it's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Ruben picked me, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go well. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Huh? Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I began to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. Okay. Everything's good. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there is nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. One of the things I realized too, because I feel like I was getting a choice before, choose either Yuri or Sayori, and I chose Sayori. But now that I realize I'm going to help out Yuri, I don't know. I get the feeling something's gonna happen with Sayori because, like, gonna be spending time with her. I don't know, and she might get jealous. I don't know. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Are we gonna go exchange phone numbers? Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes. All right then. You're in exchange phone numbers. All right. Cool. Okay. Then that'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? Yeah, no, not at all. I was just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not really as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Ruben. I think that will make a very productive team. Okay. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? Apparently so. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the reason, the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. Yeah, that's what I want to do. It's not like I wanted to help Sayori and then Monica. Yeah. But Yuri thinks to herself with extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Yeah? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. Okay. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do it with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me that she's looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay. I feel like Sayori's probably gonna not like it, but anyway. It's already Sunday. Hey, no poem. Alright. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's coming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. I'm just going to enter. I'm going to save. Okay. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Okay. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori! Hey, there you are! I'm so worried about you. What's going on? What's wrong? I missed your smile. You okay? I'd like to Stuffed animals in the corner. Hi, Ruben. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals on the wall and wall decorations that she's had for a few years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Well, you want me to help clean? That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, okay. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles and is shaking her head. That's no good, Ruben. Huh? Why can't it be like it's always been? This is all my fault. What? What are you talking about? If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? What? No, come on. I'm getting punished for being so selfish. You're not being selfish. Stop it. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Hee hee hee. Oh, come on, Sayori. I grabbed Sayori out by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. What, you really put me in a trap, Ruben? But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Ruben? I guess I have no choice then, this time. Thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Okay. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. ... I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there is only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Ruben. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Ruben. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sierra's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Ruben? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Ruben. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Ruben. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad at it if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ruben. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you need that, if you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, she always takes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if what I don't know if that would be very good for me right today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On my way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I'm... That sucked. Hang on a sec. I can't right now. I can't right now with it. I can't right now with the music. That sucked. I was feeling a lot of things with that. Wow. I'm gonna save. I feel uneasy. Okay. I As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? He's wearing a different outfit. Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Huh, so this is my room. Okay. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. So clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, like I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. I'm still feeling uneasy about everything happened to Sayori. I'm trying. Wait, don't look in there. Wait, what? I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Ah, sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other asmorific enchantments. Asmorific enchantments. You know, mood lighting, as therapy candles. Alright. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a far away place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for the cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. Okay. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Oh, intense. I guess intense wasn't the right word. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is it? Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved, and kind of happy. Yeah, you don't need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and paint the candles in to light the room. So it's gonna be like a dark room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's that wooden thing? Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with the aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. All right. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. Interesting. You can even feel a permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells like sweet and flowery. All right. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. All right, cool. Jasmine enhances your emotions and it helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with everything. Yuri smiles gently and clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to put pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be wonderful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Alright. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. It was just me. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker ribbon. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us go to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of the red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tilted blue, or tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Huh? Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, promise. Like, kind of. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Wasn't expecting that. Well, I mean, now that I recall, there was that poem where she was fascinated by a knife, and there was like the poem about the raccoon. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. Okay. I don't know what it is. The combination of the craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, no, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Right. I wish game me didn't say that. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ha ha ha. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, we'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? I'm curious man, it's hard for me to read right now. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Ruben! Why'd you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. No, it's my fault. I was being an idiot, apparently. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Okay. Oh no. A small drip of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it for a notice. Blah. What did it say? Stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. That without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I'm sorry. What? Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. This is taking a different route. I'm gonna save. Okay. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. I kind of get the sense she's trying to help stop my finger from bleeding. But startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. You weren't thinking that you suddenly put my bleeding finger in your mouth and was sucking on it? You weren't thinking? And why was it so descriptive that I could feel her tongue twirling around? Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Why would you do... I gotta do something like that. I don't know. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she's just trying to help, right? Either that or she has a fetish. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Huh? She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand. What is happening? I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. I'm gonna save. Really? Did you really just do that? Apparently. Now we're even. ... Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I did? Ha ha ha. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Ruben. We both are. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calls me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Okay, thank God we're changing the subject. I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. See? That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. Thank God. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it was nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Okay, after we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. This is something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What'd you have in mind? I like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need to make 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course. Wait, of course not. Yeah. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back I'll be back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate and catch any paint that drips. Then bring it back to my room. Yuri. Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Right? I get the feeling she is getting hot because, she's wearing a sweater. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple and that would... Man, my throat. I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. Starting with the colors for the sunrise, and then daytime, and then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. You can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides, and so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots on different colors across the banner to survey as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. Okay. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Huh. Okay. That's so. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. We bump heads. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me. That's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. That's not your fault. Not your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get you a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, and then I damp it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh wow, this is a different shot. Huh. Wasn't expecting this. I'm gonna save. Ow, got a sharp pain on my elbow. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. Okay. It feels really nice. Ah. Keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Oh, wait, were you about to kiss? Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. I'm wondering if she actually is spacing out because she's wearing the sweater. It's fine. The moment is over. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. Okay. That should do it. I finished feeling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's a very pretty natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. Makes sense. That's true. But want to take a while? Hands are getting cold. Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning. Yeah, I could do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Makes sense. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about the time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, ... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. That's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. Oh, it's not your fault at all. And then, and the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But it doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Okay. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help you. Or I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we don't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can hang out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Ruben. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, close-up shot. I kind of like that about you. Well, what am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. It's Yuri! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Ah. Hi. Yeah, hi. Sayori. Like, just now we... we weren't... It's okay, Ruben. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Wait, is that what she said? I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave, yeah. Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. No. That you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ruben? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Throat's all scratchy all of a sudden. Have anything more? No, I don't. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. No, don't say that. See, yeah, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. It's true, and if I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. No, 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 no. You wouldn't have to put up with me being. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. What? What do you mean she was right? I should just. Monica? Monica was right about what? Dot dot dot. Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Ruben. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Ruben, I like you so much that I want to die. No, 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 no. I don't want you to say that, at least. That's how I feel. And that's enough. Sayori, I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in mine. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh boy. Oh no. Sayori, always be my dearest friend. I don't know which one's the right choice. I want to go for this one, but I feel like something bad's gonna happen still, regardless. Bah! I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll be happy. We'll both be happy. Ruben. What is happening? I don't know what's gonna happen. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. I'm gonna save. I am. Ruben, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her close. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Ruben. I want to be with you forever. Oh, yeah. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? Not going away at all, Ruben. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? Gotta brighten up the mood somehow. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been, even if we really are a couple. Okay. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Ruben. Sierra gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sierra means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sierra? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. And that's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sierra. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sierra's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sierra meant that by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sierra is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay, but what the hell did Monica tell you? It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sierra, but Sierra isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. I gently rolled it up and take it with me. So, she sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Shiori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Ruben, what the hell did you tell Shiori? What did you tell her? You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna save. I have a personal business to deal with you right now. What did you tell her? That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Damn it. No, not right now. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna go to notification settings. Oh, gosh, darn it. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Siri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Siri told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yeah, maybe. Haha. You should take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about it? You know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check? Wait, hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during the art practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one. It's one that. Yeah, it's one that I haven't read before. Oh, what's this? Wait, what? Get out of my head. Get out of my. What? Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It's just stop moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Ruben? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out. After me, I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Okay, Sayori. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside of Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her. Walked her to school and remained friends with her like it always has been. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Really? Oh my god, what the hell is this? I, um, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. I, what the hell? I feel like my stomach is turning in a knot right now. What the hell? Um, hey Rita, I don't know if you get your voicemails or not, but just want to let you know I finished one of the arcs for Doki Doki Literature Club, and what the hell? I yeah, call me when you get my message. Bye. I have so many concerns and problems with this right now. Oh, everyone at the guys and everyone at the Reaction Squad podcast. I hate you guys. Why did you guys recommend me to play this? I am not kidding when I say when I'm saying that my stomach feels like it's turned and twisted in a knot right now. I don't feel great at all. So that was Doki Doki. That was the Sayori arc. One of the biggest things that is going through my mind about this was I remember Monica told me that I left Sayori hanging. You know, when I didn't wake her up or anything, or when I went to school without her. What the hell did Monica tell her? And then that poem? Monica's been like influencing her this whole time, hasn't she? I almost want to see what happens when I do the other option, but I just don't have the stomach for it right now. I just don't have the energy to do that right now. I just don't. I hope you all enjoyed my reaction, or I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play. I am debating whether or not if I should do the other arcs. I most likely will. I'm just very hesitant even more now than ever. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like, share, and subscribe. Until the next video I make, stay true and I'll be too. Bye.
Hello?
Hey, you call me back?
Yes.
Did you get my voicemail?
Yes. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay! What the hell was that? Oh.
You followed Sayori's storyline, right?
Yes? Oh my god! The worst part of it is, I wasn't, like, it wasn't even, like, I feel like for some people it probably would have scared them. You know, like, they probably would have got jump scared or something. And I could see how it would have been a jump scare, but for me, it wasn't even a jump scare. I was in shock and terrified.
Like, now you understand the beginning warning?
Yes! Like, that was going through my head throughout the whole time, like, the first, like, 2 episodes that I recorded. And, like, I was just kept on questioning it. And then some of the poems were to me, kind of, like, odd. They were kind of sketchy, like, especially how, like, just how sad most of them were.
All the foreshadowing.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? And I literally, I felt terrible. Like literally, I felt like a knot in my stomach. Like, I didn't feel good at all. Like, after that ending. And I know, you don't have to say it. I know something is up with freaking Monica. She told her something.
Oh. So, again, you felt like all the way to the end, right? When, like, Monica kind of, like, does her thing?
What do you mean Monica does her thing?
Hmm.
Like, literally.
You have to follow her.
What?
Yeah, so, you know, there's other paths to go through, right?
Yeah.
And, so, you know, like, the little snapshots that you get of, like, the pictures?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, each character has, like, their own, like, set.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it's all kind of like that.
Was that for the Sayori arc? Was there a different ending where Monica shows up or something?
That's what I'm trying to remember, because it hasn't been a while since I've seen it. And the main ending that I remember has to do with Monica.
Like, well, because like, yeah, that might be the Monica arc, and if anything, because for me, like,
You know, like, she doesn't really have an arc though. Like, you have to, like, it's like kind of a secret thing.
oh,
So she
really?
Like, she does, like, play a part in each character's thing, though.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, because the one I did, yeah, like, I guess I did the Sayori one. I did the one where, like, you know, you tell her that you love her and everything, and you end up together, but then, yeah, she still freaking, yeah, hang herself or whatever. Especially with Monica saying, oh, you left her hanging.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Like, as soon as she said that, I had that not feeling in my stomach right off the bat. And I was like, why'd you phrase it like that? And then, like, that poem, it got worse and worse right until I saw Sayori.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. And then, like, the menu screen now, it's all glitchy.
Yeah. you could keep on, like, it says the end, but it's not the end.
Yeah.
So you could keep on playing, and, like, yeah, like, you'll see.
Wait, so is it like you continue after Sayori's gone, or?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought it was like you have to go back to the beginning and do the other arcs for the other girls. You literally continue?
Like, because how you said the main screen is, like, glitching?
Yeah.
So you're going to start again, as if you're starting again, but you're not really starting again.
So, I in that glitch on top of where it says load game, like you click that and
It's part of it.
so like you continue without with Sayori being gone.
Kind of.
Oh my god! I am literally freaking scared.